line.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down. And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Pass to Harrell. Back to Harden. Outside Tucker. No good from outside. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Back to George. Leonard outside. Batum left side. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Big shot, Nick. He lives for these moments.
Pass to Tucker. Fires for three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
There you go. P.J. Tucker showing you he's reliable in the clutch.
It's Covington on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the 76ers with possession. 2-point game. Right side McDaniels. They get it back. Three-pointer Harden. Paul George pulls it in. Leonard outside. Seconds left to the fourth. Outside Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. James Harden picks one up.
Yeah, this is a tough moment, even for George. But it's a chance to show us he's got ice in his veins.
Paul George.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. The Clippers making a switch here. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris.
Get it on with American Bandstand. All the fans, they got their hands high. Know to take a table and turn it into the vibe. Never been too, never been so low. Keeping the beat hot and dropping the cold flow. Yeah, what it is, why do people keep asking? Calamine motion, but the boom keeps scratching. On the 1, to the 2, original 1. Well, Mr. Boom Shot, let's show him how we get it done. 1, to the 2, bring it back to the 1. American Bandstand, we got them on the run like this. So wet, save your Vaseline. Click so sick, don't need vaccines. People want the boom to the boom, we gon' bring it to LAMONT then S. Vinyl on the way that we independently press. On a mission to get big checks and pay rent. So pull your pound up and gentlemen, place your bets like this.
I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
No matter what they try, they can't seem to get over the hump. That's when frustrations mount. You can see it in their faces. Sometimes they even look defeated before they take the floor.
Pass to George. Zubac screen. George with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Sinks the tray. And we talk a lot about momentum heading into the postseason. But then you see teams resting their players willing to take a few losses, Smitty.
Well, B.A., the reason why is you have veteran stars who know how to win in the playoffs. Health tends to be your #1 concern for those guys. But for young upstarts, momentum can make the difference, especially in that first series.
Now here's Morris. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Westbrook draws the double. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Kevin Durant.
Nice shot by Durant.
He's so polished. All Durant needs is a little airspace to get his shot off.
Morris, that's a screen. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
And the jam by George.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Back to Paul. No good with the tip.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Leonard outside. Back to George. Morris on the wing. Fires from deep. On target from range. Morris has got 6 points.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Pass to Aiden. Outside for Booker. Outside Paul. The 3. No good on the shot.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Leonard outside. Zubac screen. Down low. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Okogie. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
.146 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Kicks it to George. Shoots over Booker. George's shot is off.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Booker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. They grab their own miss. Fires the 3. Suns keep it alive. The 3 is up. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. .50 seconds left in the first. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Leonard left side. It's George on the wing. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And again, it's the Clippers missing. Inside. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
It's hard to contain KD when he's going for a dunk. He's long and athletic.
Pass to Westbrook. Can they get it? Here's Zubac. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And still a close game as the first.
The Suns 10.
Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Shoots. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
Back to Booker. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yes, so strong. Ayton and one. Ugh.
And again, Smitty, Paul George continues to impress.
B.A., what impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level, looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
Now here's George. 23 points his last outing. Morris right side to the inside. And the jam by George.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
To the middle. Here's Ayton.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Covington. Now George. Morris sets a screen. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Always nice to see PG dropping a dime, putting his excellent vision on the floor to good use.
Ayton draws the double. Back to Paul. Here's Okogie. Off the mark there with a three. The Clippers trail. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Out to the right wing. Here's Batum. And Ayton pulls it down.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. Just couldn't deliver.
Phoenix calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Here's Landale. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Warren's shot is good. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Powell with a steal. To the inside. Out to Leonard. Back to Batum. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Batum's got his second basket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Pass to Warren. Just 5 on the clock. And it's stolen by Plumlee. And it's the Clippers on the break. And Gordon with the big finish.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Landale. For three, Warren can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. On offense, here are the Clippers. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And the basket by Plumlee.
I just love the ball movement.
The Suns trailing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bazley. Phoenix no good that time either. And the Clippers have possession. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. To the paint. Here's Payne. Tipped. 1 second left. The shot off that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Clippers ahead, up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Phoenix foul.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So it's the Clippers now. They lead by 4. It's Powell on the wing. George outside. Up top, Morris. 6 to shoot. Westbrook outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's the triple-double king.
And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
Yeah, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
Powell, it's good. Powell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either forward spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid three-point shooter.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots.
Powell's shot is off. Pass to Booker. This for the tie. That one doesn't drop. And George with some nice D. The Clippers in the lead. Morris outside. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Okogie. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Okogie's got 8.
And if you're a teammate of Chris Paul's, you've always got to be ready to catch the pass.
Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And he makes it. 10 points for him.
Fantastic decision-making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
A nice shot by Zubac.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Booker drawing the double. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, Those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Here's Okogie. Offensive rebound. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Out to Powell. Takes the three. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Down low. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution for
1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Okogie on the wing. For the lead. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Batum outside. Leonard outside. Back to Batum. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
All right, Batum still has some hops left in those legs.
Outside Paul. Durant for three. Leonard pulls down the board.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
For three, Gordon. The Suns leading. Paul with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Back to Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 3.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
the Suns.
And so
37.
well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Phoenix has possession. Paul with it. Guarded by Covington. Ayton.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Morris finds some space. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Stepping up in the big moment. I mean, an incredible job of finding his shot.
Working the mid-range, but you would think the defense would be keying on him.
And they're shooting with much more confidence here in the second half. The field goal percentage is now over 50%.
Out to Covington. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Count it.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Here's Ayton. And the officials call a traveling violation.
He's really valuing every possession. That's just his first turnover of the game.
The Clippers trail. Leonard outside. Lays out. For 3, Covington. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. About a minute and a half into the fourth now.
An incredible defender. Paul George's combination of quickness and length helps alter many shots.
Here's Morris. And it's good for 2. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
Now here's Paul. Clock at 6. They set a pick. Durant, the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
You have to admire Kevin Durant's resilience. Few stars could bounce back from a serious injury like he did and return looking the same.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
To the inside. Landale softly drops in the floater. And the Suns lead by 7.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display, capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
Here's Leonard, and he banks in the layup.
Knowing the situation, Kawhi willing and able to take control. Big bucket.
Outside Durant, the three. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George outside. Pass to Leonard. It's Covington on the wing. George with it. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Oh, nice shot by Morris. And now just a three-point Suns lead.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
They double-team Durant. It's tipped. Oh, George with a steal. Covington with it. Picked up by Ross. Pass to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
It's no secret that Kawhi has focused on improving his passing. Great look there.
Durant with the bucket.
The confidence of Kevin Durant on display, especially when the game tightens up.
Back to George. Outside Covington. To the middle. Now George. Pass to Leonard. 4 on the clock. Back to George. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Inside. Landale. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. And it's Batum penetrating. For three, Covington. And knocks down the three.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. They trail by 2. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Zubac. Here's Leonard. Now here's Plumlee. Three-pointer. And Ayton pulls it down. Okogie on the wing. Money!
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
The Clippers call timeout. He got it up in time.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.